So today's a good time to go over the daily sheet and like, how does it work? How can members interact with the sheet that they get every day? It has evolved over the year, as most things. You get smarter, you learn things you can do better, and that's the way the sheet has been. So um, let's start. So basically, you'll start up here with account balance. Anything that's in blue is to be changed to your personal situation. Your account may not be 95 grand. It may be 10 grand, or it may be 350, or it may be 5 million. I don't know, but that's what you'll input here. The other things in blue is the price per share for the tickers. This is the ticker that you'll do the price per share. This is the proxy. We trade the leveraged instruments, so it'll be this price per share, and then the current shares that you have. Like right here, we have 0 shares. But in the gold miners dust, which is a short, 2 times short, we have 4,143. So that's really the only blue. This is just for me down here. I keep it blue because I know I have to update it. But as far as this section right here, that is the only thing that you need to update, are the blue numbers here, here, and here. So let's get into the model. You've got the different markets. The reason we call ourselves a macro shop is because you've really got everything here. I mean, could you get granular, more granular? Sure, but you wouldn't have the leveraged instruments with the volume. We've basically got every area that has a leveraged instrument that has good volume in our model. Gold miners, financials, tech, crypto, China. We got 2 stocks, Tesla and DJT. DJT will probably drop off after the election at some point. Biotech and oil stocks, and then bonds. So we've pretty much got everything. So this is the output from the model. The value will always be between 0 and 1. The higher absolute value, the more conviction it has. And then obviously this is a negative, so it's going to get the short version. So this is actually a short where these are longs. Here's a short, a small short in China, and so on. So the worksheet, this is the model. Here's the volatility. We'll kind of get into that a little bit, but we're not going to get into the model. We're just going to trust these outputs for right now, not knowing where they came from. And we're just going to go through this sheet. So based on this, what happens is, here is your score. Well, to get the dollar allocation and the percent allocation, this is what the model recommends for Monday. There's a lot that goes into this. So if I unhide, there's all kind of volatility metrics that go into this, figuring this out. It's updated monthly, the volatility. It's based on the ETR. Like I said, we just updated it on September the 30th. So these inputs will go into the model to give us a model allocation. So basically, it's weighting everything correctly based on its volatility and its weighted score. So you have what the model recommends. Well, we have what the model recommends, but we also have our current position. So this is our actual positioning right here. So here is the change based on the model, what the model says we need to have, and what we actually have in positioning going into Monday. So for instance, this is the most complicated part of it. You see in purple, sell the inverse holding and buy the ticker showing in the sell. So right now we are short financials. So we have the ticker FAZ, which is FAZ instead of FAS. What the model did, because of, and if you look at the update I just did for the October 5th update, you'll see why we flipped to the long version. Basically, the model wants us to sell FAZ, Z, or whatever you call it, and buy FAZ with an S. So we'll sell the FAZ, and then we'll buy the long version, and we'll buy 147 shares because we don't have any of those shares right now. So that's how much we'll buy on Monday. Dust, for instance. So it still wants to stay with the short gold miners. So right now we have 4,143 shares. The model recommends 37.92, so I'll sell 351 shares and so on. The same thing for the semiconductors, the Bitcoin, China, and Tesla, and DJT. Some adjustments there. Down here is we were long XOP via Gush. It doesn't have a recommendation. It wants to go to zero there. So we will sell these two positions. We were short bonds. The TMV would be the ticker here. It doesn't show. It disappears once it gets a zero out here. So we will sell those positions. So basically you look at the change column and it'll tell you exactly what to do on this. If you have any more questions on this, just reach out to me. I can give more specific questions. Maybe the first couple of times it's a little difficult going through this, but once you're used to going in daily and updating your portfolio, then it's really easy. And this is a good way to balance all of these macro markets against each other, using volatility, using the weighted outputs of the model scores, and so on. So over here, this is just, actually I kind of did this for my brother. He wants some more concentrate. He has a smaller account, so this is for people with smaller accounts. If you have like a $5,000 account or even $10,000, and you're just wanting to like really lever this thing up and like really get some action out of this thing, I get it. I used to be there. This is high concentrate. Basically, I'm taking the best scores. So you see XOXL has a 7.75 rating. Dust has a negative 0.75 rating. And we're going to go 50-50 here. The last part of this is I give an optimal update time. So this is the time where you need to update the portfolio. This would be the time for Monday. Long short just has our breakdown of long short. So that's the daily sheet. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you get some benefit from it. And let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you later.